strategies that may lead us to our so-wanted independence.
With Thanksgiving just around the corner, we would like to be thankful for love, food, health, but most importantly, our soon-to-be independence.
Last year, many colonists went aboard the ships Eleanor, Dartmouth, and Beagle and dumped many tons of tea into the Boston waters, forcing the intolerable acts upon our colonists.
As tea stirred in the chilled water, a new wanting for independence stirred in the colonies.
This year, the First Continental Congress, consisting of 12 colonial representatives, led to the Hartshorn War and the start of our Revolutionary War.
The Revolutionary War started, and both sides were using many different weapons and war strategies. The British and the colonists had many different weapons and war strategies.
The British has many different goals during this war. Their initial goal is to send troops to Massachusetts to prevent the idea of breaking away from spreading throughout the colonies.
This plan, however, failed. The British strategy was to capture many of the loyalists. The British were planning on using New York as a base to conquer many other middle colonies.
However, the colonists had their own strategy for Washington. They wanted to avoid confronting with the British, making it impossible for the British to wipe out all of the colonies. Both sides used many different advanced weapons.
Some of these weapons included bayonets, muskets, spears, and many other firearms.
Now on to Raquel for our weather report for today.
Thanks, Raquel. Now for today's weather report. It will be a high of 73 and a low of 70, with warm winds moving in from the east. With a bright and sunny day, it's a perfect day to go watch the war with your family. Good day. What do you have there?
Tea cakes from the future. They're new advanced products that are good for your tummy and good for your teeth. Would you like to try one?
I'd love to. So hard it knocked out my bad tooth.
Remember, tea cakes from the future.
Hi, thanks so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Well, it sure is great to have you, Nancy. So I understand that you are known as Georgia's most acclaimed female participant during the Revolutionary War.
Well, yes, I guess so.
So tell me a little bit about the war and how you were involved.
Well, I guess you could sort of call me a spy. I didn't exactly like the British Loyalists very much at all. I emerged as a staunch patriot, facilitating the American cause as a spy. I had to disguise myself as a simple-minded man and wandered into Tory camps and British garrisons to gather information, which then I passed on to Patriot authorities.
Wow, that sounds like some hard work. Can you tell me a little bit about the weapons and your unwanted guests?
Sure. When the British soldiers came to my house, which was quite frequently, I passed between them and stacked their weapons. Without the soldiers knowing, I would secretly begin to pass the loaded muskets, one by one, through a plinth in the wall to Suki, who then had slipped around to the rear of the building. One of the soldiers did not notice what I was doing, so I threatened to shoot them if I moved a foot. Clearly, they must have not believed that I would shoot them, so one of them moved, and then I shot him.
Wow, sounds like you had some pretty intense times. Well, that's all the time we have for today, but thank you so much, Nancy, for coming in to talk to us.
It was my pleasure.